I am back. Man, it feels good to be back in the office. And I got to be honest, I kind of miss doing these videos. So I just came back from a conference, real estate conference in Kentucky, had the opportunity to sponsor and speak at this conference. And let's dive into today's question of the day. What's it going to be? And as always, I encourage your participation. I always love hearing from y'all and what your answers would be. Today's question is, in the haste of your daily life, what are you not seeing? In the haste of your daily life, what are you not seeing? In other words, what is your blind spot? Oh my goodness. I think I do pretty well at this, but I think I can always do better. And in the haste of my daily life, what am I not seeing? Um, I'm really rigid with my time blocking. I don't, I think I do pretty well with that. And I think I still have a tendency to say yes to a lot of things. I overextend myself. Um, Not that they're just low level, you know, tasks or stuff like that. Like I'm very disciplined of what I say yes to versus no to as far as, priority management or what makes the biggest impact. And still, however, I allow things or meetings or scheduled opportunities. I say yes to a lot of things, still coming from this place of fear of loss. Like if I don't schedule it now, even though I've got like this much white space, so I'm back to back to back to back to back, I'm still operating a little bit out of scarcity, thinking, gosh, well, if I don't take this meeting now or I don't do that thing now, it's going to drift away or people will lose interest or whatever the thing is, rather than scheduling it to my next predetermined appointment spot. So I find myself scrambling, or like I'll enter a week with like, all right, I've got some white space finally. But as the day and the week progresses, it's like, shoot. And then I go back and look at my schedule and there's nothing. It's just packed with things. So maybe that's good, maybe it's bad, but I would just ask myself better questions of what is this decision rooted in to do the thing or to accept the appointment? Is it rooted in scarcity or fear of loss? That if I don't do it now, I'm going to lose this opportunity? Is it rooted in appeasement of others because I have a desire to be liked or, you know what I'm saying, make myself available? And so I think that's one of my potential blind spots I could be somewhat better at as it relates to this question. But I definitely don't find myself doing small, mundane, low level type tasks that's just busy work or a waste of time. Like most of my week is no white space, top 20% activities. So I'm good with that. But I need to make sure that I'm still in control of my calendar, not being as convenient or easily accessible to others if it doesn't complement my day and it leaves me burned out or scrambling or stressed or whatever. Hopefully, this makes some sense. I'm sure some of you can relate. Yeah, and I guess that's why in the moment of me shooting this video, yesterday I went on a rant, if you saw it, because somebody stood me up. I waited 2 hours. I could have left and got started on my drive home from Kentucky back to Wisconsin, 7.5 hour drive. But I didn't because I had an appointment scheduled at 9 a.m. And I didn't think it would be appropriate to take that appointment on the road, distracted, all that stuff, because it was the very first time I would have met this individual who wanted to discuss coaching. And so I stayed, and that's fine. I just put me home 2 hours later, only to be sitting there, and I have a 7 minute rule, but only to be sitting there, no show, no text, no cancellation notice, and it was a complete waste of time. So that's kind of what I'm saying is not that that happens a lot, but who am I making these decisions for? Am I appeasing the other individual and sacrificing my time to do so? Or am I doing it in a disciplined manner that works in the flow of my day or week and complements the other person so I'm easily accessible but not constantly available? What is the difference between being reasonably available and easily accessible? I think it's important to be reasonably available and easily accessible. So I'll leave it there. That's another conversation for another day. I got to hop on a Zoom. Go figure. Getting started here first thing in the morning. So I hope you guys have a great Friday. It's good to be back. If there's anything you need, just reach out to me. I'm here to help. So go make it a great day. Talk to you guys later.